What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Raw Trucking. So the last video that I showed y'all, my inverter had died on me. Well, I spent about $100 or close to it restocking my refrigerator full of food. Well, my refrigerator heated up due to not having any power to it fairly quickly, and everything that I had in the refrigerator went bad. And this was the day after, well, yeah, it was the day after I just bought all that food. So I have put my receipts in to GP Transco to hopefully reimburse me for that, because, you know, it was their equipment that went bad that caused the rotting of my food that I had just bought. So hopefully I'll get a reimbursement on that. Hopefully I should know something about that in a couple of days. But I finally made it back up here to the terminal, and I got in somewhere probably close to 11 o'clock this morning. Maybe, I don't even remember, but they got me fixed fairly quick, 6 hours. It would have been done quicker than that, but my truck was also due for an annual inspection, so they went ahead and knocked that out too. They went through the whole truck, got it all good for me and everything. So all in all, 6 hours, I mean, that ain't bad compared to most companies that keep you in, you know, all day or 2 days. You know, I've had it happen at some of the companies that I've worked for before, but I mean, all in all, this place, you know, 6.5 hours I think was the total time, but I can't complain about that. And, you know, at least I had a nice sitting room to sit around and you know, do whatever I felt like. I spent the majority of the time reading my income tax book that I told you about last time. I highly suggest everybody get that book if you want your mind blown. If you're seeing this video before you saw my last video, that book talks about who the income tax is actually applied to. I'm not a tax protester. I'm not a tax denier. The 16th Amendment, which is the income tax, is a real and legal tax system. Well, it's not really a tax system. It just emphasizes that there is a tax, and it's an income tax, but it's an income tax on foreign persons and corporations. How it's applied is where we get confused. Dave Champion has written this book out so that a damn 7-year-old can understand it. I mean, it's got the Treasury decisions in it, the U.S. Supreme Court decisions, the actual laws. I mean, everything. He spent the last 20 years researching this, and he has compiled it all into a 400-page book. I would highly suggest everybody get this book. You can get it at Dr. Reality, DRREALITY.news. NEWS, drreality.news. You can go there and find the book. Highly suggest everybody get that book, y'all. I'm serious. Anyway, so they got me a new inverter put in. I had them take the mattress on the top bunk out. That way I could take what's underneath the bottom bunk and put it up there, which is mainly like my pants, underwear, socks, stuff like that. And I had them do that just so it's, you know, ease of access. So I've got these little cubby things up here. That's where I keep all my clothes at. And if you notice, you know, I don't have any curtains on this rail. They're sitting over there, and I got some other stuff over there. So the reason why I took the curtains down was because, so you know how Velcro works. The Velcro that is on both of the curtains, it was, instead of it being that hard side of the Velcro. It was the soft side that the hard side grabs onto. So they were both the soft side, and there's no way for that to grab. So I just took them down. I was tired of having to mess with them, and I put my state flag up. It's a North Carolina flag. Boom, baby. Some of y'all might look at it and be like, that's not the North Carolina flag. It's supposed to be a white star on a blue banner. You know, this looks more like the Texas flag. Well, any of y'all who follow history will know that this is the first flag of the Republic of North Carolina. This flag, it is, it's the real flag. It's not the reconstructed flag. When North Carolina went through the Reconstruction era, basically the federal government came in and put their own people in government and used a lot of underhanded backdoor BS to basically rule over North Carolina when it was a military district. This was after they were reinstituted back into the Union by force. So that's a whole nother topic for a completely different category of videos that I don't do. I'm just a really big history buff. I got another flag hanging back here. Let me see if I can get some light. That flag, it says, "Sons of Erin, go where glory waits you." That is a Irish regiment flag of the South during the War for Southern Independence. That's what the real name is called. Anyway, I represent in my truck my views and beliefs according to historical documentation. Anyway, so the truck is done, it's fixed, I'm ready to go. They checked the engine, topped the fluids, you know, did all that stuff, and passed the flying colors, good to go. So I wanted to show y'all. Now, I told you in my last video that I was hoping to get a 3,000 watt inverter. The inverter that was in here was a 2,500 watt. Now, my microwave, 700 watts. Refrigerator, well, that's more down behind the refrigerator, but it's like 80 watts or something. It's not much. There's 780 watts right there, give or take. The main reason why I wanted a higher wattage, which was only 500 more watts, was because of my cooking utensils. Because they draw energy for heat, they will demand, depending on how high you go with the heat, they will demand a higher wattage. So that's why I wanted to get this inverter put in, and bam, I got it. It's much bigger. And just so you know, I ain't bullshitting, power drive 3,000 watt. GP Transco came through for me. I have found that GP Transco will do whatever they can to make you happy and comfortable in your truck within means. I told them why I needed a higher wattage inverter, because I cook in my truck. I cook fresh food in my truck. So that requires cooking utensils, which requires sometimes more energy. So they understood that. You know, I explained to them that I don't want to be going to these truck stops and, you know, eating all this crap and eventually end up being a 400-pound truck driver. I don't want that for myself. So they understood and were willing to put that in for me, which GP Transco, if you're watching this, I appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. That's why I decided to do a video letting all y'all know that, you know, GP Transco really does seem to care about their drivers. So since everything had spoiled because of the inverter going bad, I went ahead and went to Walmart, and I went ahead and restocked up everything, spent another $100 And it's crazy how much food is costing right now, y'all. It's ridiculous. But I'll show you. Got some more bacon, some cheese for tacos. Got some butter here. Taco sauce, mustard. Whoops. Got these egg beaters. This is so that I don't have to get those egg crates to leave in here. So that's just way too messy. I can just take the top off of that, pour it straight onto my omelet maker, and bam, I got omelets. I just remembered I should have got some sausage, but whatever. I got to go in and get those dishes washed. I'm going to hopefully get up in the morning and do that if I can remember to. But I got me some more hamburger patties, 2 pounds of hamburger meat. They're both 80% lean, 20% fat. That's the most fat that I could find. Due to the diet that I'm trying to be on, it's the carnivore keto diet, just straight meat. More, you want a lot of fat, you know, some protein, and as little to no carbs as possible. I went out and also got me some more pork chops. Got 10 of those in there, and I got me some ribeye steak. That's what I'm talking about. Keep that in there. Probably should have got some more to fill that up, but no big deal. So I'm all set and ready to go. Also got me another thing of water because I was running out. So tomorrow we should be getting us a load in the morning to go somewhere. I haven't gotten anything yet on that, but I ain't complaining either. I will tell y'all, not all dispatchers are the same, but my dispatcher likes to run my ass off, which is fine with me because, as anybody that's a trucker knows, the more miles you run, the more money you make. The less miles you run, the more you sit, the less you make. So, with that being said, my contractor, Adam, is freaking awesome. He calls me every Monday to go over payroll, make sure he's got everything set up in it the right way for me. And I told him, you know, I want some miles, and he's running my ass off. You know, I can't complain with Adam. Adam's fucking shit. So, with that being said, I hate that I bought Wendy's. I was going to try and to not buy Uber to get me something to eat today, but my stomach was growling. I was starving, so I just said to hell with it. I didn't know how long the truck was going to be in there, so I just broke down and bought something to eat, and now I've got all the right food to eat, and I feel like crap. And I will tell y'all, since I was eating a more carnivorous diet, when I got off of it, because the refrigerator, well, not the refrigerator, but the inverter quit on me, it's really made me feel like crap. I feel so sluggish. I ain't got no get up and go, because I had to switch back to going to eating at truck stops, and it was horrible. McDonald's, Wendy's, Subway. I mean, Subway's a healthier option, maybe. I don't know, but you eating subs. It's still bread. Bread is still carbs. So it doesn't matter what kind of bread you eat. If you're eating bread, you're eating carbs. Now, when I eat my tacos, I have a low carb tortilla shell. That's really the only spot that I really cheat at. And I mean, I know the taco sauce ain't doing no good either, but it's not the worst thing for me either. I eat more of the fat and protein stuff than everything else, so I'm not doing the best that I can, but I'm doing better than I am, or better than I was. But I'm excited to get back on that diet, because it's it makes me feel so damn sluggish. Like I don't want to get up and do nothing. I'm just tired. I'm drained. I mean, it's kind of like drinking an energy drink and then crashing. It sucks. So I'm really excited to get back on that. And if you, I got some junk food sitting over, and the only reason I got that is because I picked up at a shipper and they gave out, saltine crackers and cookies and whatnot, and I was starving. The inverter was already out, so I was already cheating anyway. So I just decided to grab, something to munch on because I was starting to shake. I just needed something on my stomach, so I just grabbed those, and I ain't studying them. I'm gonna throw those away, but I'm also glad because I get to have my coffee in the morning now. I miss my coffee. I got a big thing of water, 40 water bottles. It's a lot better than what I've been getting at the truck stops with those little cases of water. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Um, Probably got another 2 weeks on the road and then I'll be going home. So, with that being said, I'm going to get off here and kick back and relax a bit. And we'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all please like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment. If you want me to, if there's something out there in the world going on you want me to talk about, leave me a comment down below the video. And I'll give you my opinion on it. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. If you care to hear what mine is, just let me know what you'd like to hear from me. But on that note, everybody, y'all take care. Weekend's over, so at least have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you on the next one.